Welcome to another episode of The Bottom of the Stream with Adam and Nick. I'm Adam.
My name's Nick.
Can't get my head around the name of this show changing. And it's been weeks now.
It has been weeks, but you'll get there.
I'll get there.
I have full faith in you.
Thank you. I have full faith in you too.
I'm already there, so
you don't have to say it ever.
I do say it sometimes.
Okay.
I refer back to it.
Sometimes. Okay.
Occasionally.
How are you, Nick?
Very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
What have you been up to?
I'm glad to hear. Well, something that I forgot to mention the other week, and I'm reminded by your ET t-shirt.
Okay.
Your ET
You want my
shirt.
ET t-shirt? Cool.
Let's call it an ET shirt. I think that's what.
ET, yeah, ET shirt. That sounds like an electronic t-shirt.
So we usually do like a family thing before Christmas. Like, you know, you take your kids to see Santa.
Yeah.
You know, go on whatever, Santa's train, or we did the Polar Express.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah.
And because that's obviously a movie tie-in. So but this year we're kind of not, we're doing something a bit different.
Right.
As like a family treat. So we are going to a sleepover.
Right.
At the National Space Centre.
Okay.
And as part of that,
yeah,
we get to watch E.T. in the planetarium.
Whoa, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I can't wait.
That'd be well good. Do you get to like on the big screen above you?
Yeah. With like
lying down watching it.
Back like this, yeah.
That'd be well cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
When was the last time you watched E.T.?
Oh, that's a great question. My kids have never seen it.
Have they not?
No.
Are you going to show them beforehand, or is this going to be their first experience?
No, I think this will be their first experience.
Nice.
A long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it as well.
A long time. Probably pre my children, and my eldest child is 11.
So. As an adult, have you seen it?
Yeah, I was still an adult 11 plus years ago.
Yeah, so you were. Yeah.
Yes, I would have seen it as an adult.
When I was younger, it was the only VHS that my grandma owned. So we used to watch it most Sundays. It was just put it on, shut the kids up.
Yeah.
So we used to watch it quite often.
Sunday, it's ET day.
Yeah. The adults are talking. Put ET on for the kids.
So yeah, we get like the run of the place for
that'd be awesome.
Until like, I don't know, when you've got to go to bed, 11 o'clock or something like that, and you've got to bunk down.
And everybody just camps out in the same room, or
there's a couple of zones. There's like a quiet zone and then a later zone. And
oh really?
Yeah.
You're in the later zone.
Yeah.
Right.
So that'd be good.
That will be good.
And you get to do
that sort of thing was a thing.
Planetarium show and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. They did. Cool. So because we've since done a bit of reading. So last year, they did a similar event, and the movie was A Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Okay.
And this year they're doing E.T., which isn't a Christmas movie.
No,
but it is space.
It feels a bit more appropriate.
Yeah.
Is E.T. set at Christmas?
No,
it's Halloween, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it's towards the end of November.
It's holidays. It's
yeah.
Holidays. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think it'll be really good.
Yeah, it will.
I will report back.
Please do. Definitely do.
I'm quite excited to see that.
Do you want to borrow this t-shirt?
Yeah, I might do, actually. Yeah.
Awesome.
Might just go full ET costume. Like ET cosplay.
You know when he's in the grandma costume?
Yeah.
Do that. That'd be funny. That'd be good.
Yeah. How about you? How have you been?
I've been good. I've taught myself, or in the middle of teaching myself, a new skill.
What's that?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
I'm going to delve down into a secret and hidden drawer.
Brilliant. Generally no idea what you're gonna. Fantastic. Love it.
Right. That was my first effort.
Yeah.
Then I've made this.
Nice.
How cool is this?
Yeah, very good.
But then I think this one's my favourite. How cute is this little guy?
Oh, he's awesome.
He's a cute little froggy.
Yeah, you've bypassed my efforts at this. So we had a balloon making kit a couple of Christmases ago.
Yeah.
I managed to get the poodle. Yes. Just about got the flower. And then I think I tapped out. So well done.
So when we went on holiday, my niece got every night there was a guy there doing it. And she got really into it. So I was like, I'm going to learn how to do that.
Amazing.
And yeah, of course, I made this little guy.
Have you done it live in front of her yet?
No, not yet. She hasn't seen any of it yet.
Exciting.
Either, so it's exciting. But I thought,
well, can you get someone to film the
reaction,
the process of actually?
I can try.
Busting out this new skill in front of her.
I can try. I wouldn't say it's a skill yet. It's still quite difficult, and I have to watch videos and stuff as I'm doing it. But I'm going to leave him here in the background.
He's a dude.
He's cool, isn't he?
Bang! No.
They're really tough balloons.
Yeah.
They don't burst.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Is he on my camera?
He is, yeah.
Cool. He'll stay there for the rest of the episode.
Yeah. Good. That's really good. Well done.
Thanks.
Well done. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you. I want to learn a new skill I was going to say every month, but that seems like a lot of effort. So every so often, I'm just going to teach myself something new.
Nice.
The little Squid Game man's fell over.
Oh yeah, God, he's been done.
There we go.
There you go.
He's back. Right. Where do we start these shows things?
Shall we do our question of the week?
Yes.
I this week have the question to pose.
Okay, I'm all ears.
It's about money.
Money, my favourite subject.
I'm gonna give either way, whichever one of these options you choose, you're gonna get some money.
Okay,
but you got to take everything into account. What do you think? What do you think works best for you?
Right.
So, would you rather wake up with £50 in your pocket every single day? Okay. Get up, put your shorts on, put your trousers on, whatever you're wearing. It's £50 in your pocket.
Right.
Every single morning.
Okay.
That regenerates. No. You're making money every day.
Okay.
Or every day, £200 appears somewhere in your house, but it is well hidden, and you have to find it each time.
Oh, that's a great question. Because my first thought of that is I've got 4 days to find that money. Because if I take the £50, I get that.
Yeah.
But if I take £200, that's like having 4 days worth of £50.
Yeah. But
so it doesn't matter if I don't find it every day.
So, but for the purposes of this question, this is how.
So if I don't find it, it disappears.
Yes, I interpret it. When the clock strikes midnight or whatever, your new £200. So if you've not found that £200, that goes back off into the ether.
Yeah.
And the £200 is in a new location.
Okay. It's not a big house.
There's a lot of places you can.
There is a lot of places in this house, though. The bookcases out there would be crazy if you hit it.
How many books are out there?
1,000. I don't know, a lot.
So each book could be in a book.
Yeah, I'd have to rip that down every day.
Yeah.
I'll take the £50, please.
I think it might drive you mad looking for the £200
it would,
every
but
day.
Also I wouldn't have to work. I could live off £200 a day.
Yeah, sure.
So my job,
you make that your job.
Make that my job. Find the £200.
Win some, you lose some.
I'd also get rid of a lot of hiding places.
Yeah, so you'd slowly
like
become a minimalist.
Yeah, minimalist guy.
Chuck most of your possessions.
But what do I spend my £200 on? I might as well just take the 50.
I just think
it's a great question.
Look, a £50 every day that you're not getting currently.
Yeah,
that's nice. Little...
Yeah, what's that? £300 a week?
Yeah,
untaxed.
Yeah, it's like 350 quid right in your pocket, isn't it?
Yeah. £1,200 a month.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I genuinely don't. You've got me here. I genuinely don't know.
I think that too. Just the knowing it's. I don't know. I just think the £200 could drive you balmy.
It could.
If you really focus on it. Oh, I've not found it today.
And then when you do find it, I've got to do all that again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll take the 50. I'm not a greedy man.
Playing safe.
Play it safe.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I think that's where I would lean to as well. I feel like I wouldn't want to totally imbalance my life. Like you say, give
the
up
majority
everything.
of your life is spent searching for this money.
Yeah.
Some days you might find it in an hour and you've got the rest of the day to yourself. Sometimes you're looking all day and you still don't find it. Because it depends on the denomination as well. Because £200 coins is a lot easier to find than £450 notes.
It's true. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Depends on what denomination it is.
Just find a sack of pounds every single day.
What is it? 2,000 pennies or no?
Yeah.
20,000 pennies?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of pennies. £50 every day, please. Just there.
Yeah. I think that's a sensible decision.
It is. That's still a lot of money. It's still £1,200 a month. Yeah, done. Deal. I'll take that one.
Okay. Well done.
Let us know what you think in the comments or in the Discord. Come and join the Discord. It's fun times. Right, what's next?
Next, let's move on to the news of the week.
Shall we do some Netflix news?
Let's do it.
Okay, what have we got?
Plenty of news this week, actually.
Okay, I'm not going to click anything. I'm just going to let you educate me today.
Okay, that's fine. And we are going to start with the fact that Netflix, a new commission for Netflix.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, let's rewind it back a little bit.
That was the quickest backpedal ever.
Netflix is put some money into further development of a new animated series.
Okay.
From the creators of Ghosts.
Oh, right.
In Case of Emergency is currently being worked on by Ben Wilbond and Lawrence Rickard,
right,
who are two of the cast members of Ghosts and the Horrible Histories crew. They have already produced and shown a 6-minute pilot to Netflix, which has led to them being told to go away and keep working on it, basically.
Do it better.
Well, develop it further. And that's quite exciting. Yeah.
That is quite.
They penned, that duo penned all 5 seasons of Ghosts and also executive produced the American version.
Right.
Of it as well. They also collaborated on We Are Not Alone, a comedy. I don't think I'm familiar with that. On Dave and BBC.
I don't think I.
No. I think
is that animated?
I don't know. An animated series from the Ghost guys. That's
a good idea.
It's set in a hospital as well.
Right. Okay.
That's all the info there is. But yeah, Netflix UK have put some more money into that.
I'm intrigued.
And animation just feels like an area that Netflix is going pretty big on now.
It does now, and yet this time, I think probably this time last year, we were talking about how they were closing
now
studios.
but now they've got their new setup and
everything. Yeah.
So that's one definitely to keep our eye on.
100%.
Also, some more news this week on the upcoming Netflix movie from Catherine Bigelow.
Okay.
Obviously, the director behind, most recently, Detroit.
Yeah.
7 years ago that came out.
Wow.
But probably most famously for The Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
Zero Dark 30.
Whenever people say Catherine Bigelow, I always think of Male Gigolo. And that's not right.
Yeah, that was not about her.
No, it wasn't.
We have got a cast for this movie now, which I think we talked about this months ago that Netflix had signed her up to do a movie.
Yeah, we did.
And we have now got information slowly trickling out. So the cast will include Idris Elba,
right,
Rebecca Ferguson, Jared Harris, Jason Clarke, who was also in Zero Dark 30.
Okay.
Anthony Ramos and Gabriel Basso. Their plot details are still under wraps.
Right.
However, THR says that their sources say that this movie is about a national crisis, specifically that of an incoming missile threat.
Oh, right.
And it will play out as a real-time thriller.
Okay.
As
that sounds good.
Government officials scramble to avert disaster.
Sounds good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll look for that. It'll be gritty and dark, I imagine, like a normal style.
Yeah.
Films don't come much more dark than Detroit. They really don't.
That's got Netflix awards effort written all over it.
It really has.
You know, an award-winning director's first movie in 7 years feels like a big get.
It
Netflix.
really does. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to hear?
Yes.
About a couple of documentaries?
Yeah, I'm always up for a good doco.
Cool.
I can't believe I just said doco.
I don't think that's something people say.
No.
I'm not sure it'll catch on.
Definitely not something I should have said.
Let's
Made myself feel a bit sick.
Actually, I'm going to split these because there's a nicer pairing. So we're going to do documentary.
Okay.
Then we're going to more variety stuff.
Right.
And then I'm pairing. Oh, I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Right. So first,
you just do you.
I will. I've got a method. Netflix has announced that on November the 1st, a new sports documentary will premiere worldwide. And it is called It's All Over, the Kiss That Changed Spanish Football.
Oh, okay. About the Women's World Cup final.
Indeed. Key figures from the Spanish national team's incredible run to the Women's World Cup final are brought together for the first time to revisit the turbulent years leading up to the World Cup, the incredible success they had at the tournament, and the unfortunate fallout forced upon them by the very public, inappropriate actions of one man. Will include contributions from basically everyone who is in that team. And that will be
one man.
I don't believe he is. He is contributing. This, of course, is referring to the now disgraced former president of the Spanish Football Association, Luis Rubiales, who planted a unwarranted, unsolicited kiss on one of the players during the sort of presentation of the medals and trophy, and that guy really fought hard against the whole dismissal, and he didn't want to be cancelled. What an absolute piece of work!
He really didn't want to be cancelled.
But that's getting the Netflix doc treatment. The film's director, Joanna Pardo, has said the players will recount the experiences they have lived over the past year from a place they've never spoken from before. It's the first time they are discussing this for many of them. It is a privilege to have such personal testimonies of a milestone that has marked a before and after in the sport and social history of our country.
Okay.
I'm genuinely interested in that.
Me too.
I'll check that out. November the 1st, Netflix worldwide.
Okay. It's less than a month away.
It is indeed. We talked, was it last week or the week before, about the Christmas variety show coming from Sabrina Carpenter.
Last week.
And Netflix seemed to have maybe, they're possibly with this one taking a page of Disney Plus's book. But I think it's the first time they've done this. So Netflix have announced they will air a concert movie.
Right.
At the end of October, which October the 29th, in fact, will be Olivia Rodrigo's concert special.
Right.
On Netflix. She will air, it's a performance from her current Guts World Tour.
Guts?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was her latest album. You a fan of Olivia Rodrigo?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Sorry.
When
You're much more down with the kids than I am.
Months ago when I said I saw that Ed Sheeran tribute act.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mention that the tribute act before him was an Olivia Rodrigo tribute.
Oh, really?
I reckon you might know a couple of their songs. My kids always playing their stuff. Vampire? Getting Back?
No.
Okay.
I'm a really old man. I know we're the same age, but you're kept young by your kids. I am not.
I can't recall that Netflix has shown a concert.
I was just trying to think that a live concert. I don't think
obviously we've got plenty of stand-up stuff.
Yeah, and sports and stuff. But
and Disney had the Taylor Swift one, didn't they? But no, Olivia Rodrigo.
Everything's about them practicing for the wrestling next year.
It's coming to Netflix.
Big crowd energy.
Okay, I want to do 2 pieces of news now.
Okay.
About Williams.
Williams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want the first? Which one do you want? A or B first?
B. Williams.
It's actually R. Williams because it's Robbie Williams.
Oh, the worst of all the Williams.
So, can you cast your mind back and can you recall that we talked about a Robbie Williams, a biopic of Robbie Williams?
Yes,
being in development.
Yeah, and
we thought that he was cast in it as well.
Yeah, he was going to play himself.
That was the presumption.
Presumption. Yeah.
So the first trailer for the movie has hit today.
Okay.
And I should have made you watch this before telling you the story because I just want to see your reaction. So it's a teaser trailer. It's about a minute and a half long.
Okay.
I think we might watch it after this.
Okay, sounds fun.
And it's called Better Man.
Yep.
As we said, the upcoming musical biopic of Robbie Williams. It's the from the same director as The Greatest Showman.
Yep.
You'd have thought pick of the projects. This is what he's chosen to do.
Yeah.
Tells the story of English pop star Robbie Williams. So anyone's not familiar with him, he used to be in a band called Take That.
Yeah, he did.
Huge boy band over here. Never really cracked the States.
No.
But did have some solo singles.
Yep. I think Robbie
Very
cracked
popular.
the States a little bit.
A little bit. I think Angels,
yeah.
Stuff like that. Rock
People
DJ maybe. He is in the cast.
Okay.
So is Steve Pemberton.
All right.
Alison Steadman, a few sort of British stalwarts.
Yeah, institutions. You're going to tell me he's not playing himself, aren't you?
So Robbie Williams narrates the trailer.
Right, okay.
The Robbie Williams character
Yeah.
is completely CGI'd.
What?
And it's a monkey.
Hold on. What are you talking about?
So, yeah, the character of Robbie Williams in this musical biopic is a monkey. Like Planet of the Apes style humanoid monkey.
Right.
And it starts off, he's a little monkey baby.
But it's not animated. He's animated, but the film itself
correct, yeah.
is live action.
Yeah. So it's motion capture or whatever.
Why?
Because in the narration for the trailer, Robbie Williams himself says, I have always seen myself as a little less evolved. So the gimmick is, we're doing this biopic, except Robbie Williams is an ape man monkey.
It's going to evolve into himself by the end, isn't he?
Probably.
Oh my God.
That'll be the last scene.
It's just like becomes Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
I can't wait to show you the trailer after
I really want to see it.
Yeah.
That's blown my tiny mind.
Yeah, it's happening. We don't know. We don't know if at some point in the movie that will change. He will be.
He's 100%.
That's how he sees
going to
himself.
evolve into Robbie.
He's got no ego, so he sees himself as this.
He's got no ego. He's got no.
No,
ego.
that's what I'm saying. The story is going to play out.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Do you want the other bit of Williams news?
Is it about? No, can I guess the Williams that it's about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Surname Williams?
Yeah.
It's not going to be Serena.
Good guess.
Venus.
No, neither of those.
Okay.
Movie royalty.
Robin.
No. Not in front
Michelle.
of the camera. No. Good guesses.
Not in front of the camera.
No.
I feel like I've just run out of Williamses. There's a really obvious one.
Not director. Yeah, really obvious. Like a hugely influential person over the last 50 years of Hollywood. Like, it's difficult for me to overstate this guy's achievements.
Go on.
John Williams.
Oh,
the composer.
Oh, that's bad.
Who, I don't need to tell you, has done, Jaws, Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
Everything worth mentioning.
E.T., absolute, if in the future, will John Williams be looked back on the way some of the classical...
Should be. Like Beethoven.
Yeah. Do you think that will happen? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Just because he does work for movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
wonder.
wonder.
Some of his stuff is incredible.
Anyway, John Williams has a documentary coming out about him and his career and his life, and that will arrive on Disney Plus later this year. The trailer you can go and check out now, and it arrives on the 1st of November as well. So not long to wait. This will have contributions from Steven Spielberg, Ron Howard, Kathleen Kennedy, John Williams himself, J.J. Abrams, James Mangold, Alan Silvestri, Chris Martin,
right?
George Lucas.
Yeah.
And the official synopsis says, music by John Williams offers a fascinating and insightful look at the prolific life and career of the legendary composer, from his early days as a jazz pianist to his Oscar, Emmy and Grammy wins. We take an in-depth look at his countless contributions to film, including many iconic franchises, his music for the concert stage, and his impact on popular culture.
Okay.
What a guy. That would be really
interesting. It will.
So yeah, you can find that on Disney Plus worldwide from the 1st of November.
Feels like a great fit for Disney Plus as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, which...
I'll definitely watch that.
Which Williams project are you more excited
That
about?
one.
Or just in different ways?
Very much both of them, but in very different ways. I can't get over that.
You're not going to the cinema to see the Robbie Williams monkey film, though, are you?
No. But I could. Because cinema's not closing anymore.
Oh, is it not?
No. It's been saved.
Oh, there you go.
I've just given away where we live. I might blur that.
Bleep that out.
Bleep that bit out. But the local cinema is not closing.
Oh, Oh, I hadn't heard that.
Had you not?
No.
It was announced, I think, yesterday. It's on BBC News and everything.
Oh, wow. Oh, I don't watch news.
It's not on the news at 10. But,
Bong.
Bong. But it is on the BBC website, and it was announced.
Nice.
Yeah, they've come up with some sort of agreement, and they're not
With the same company?
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Thanks.
Your petition worked.
Our petition obviously worked. So I could go watch Robbie Williams as a monkey if I wanted to, but
Brilliant.
I don't, so I won't.
Oh, check it out. Actors coming out of retirement.
Okay.
Seems to be quite the thing now since Cameron Diaz
Yeah.
started that trend.
Oh, who's coming out of retirement?
Oh, we can guess if you want.
Let's do it. I love a guessing game.
British actor.
British actor. Male.
Yes.
Got to be old.
I would say 60s. He's been retired for 7 years.
Oh, I'm never going to get this.
Hung up his acting boots. Do you hang up your boots if you're an actor?
Yeah.
What do you hang up?
You
Codpiece? It's more if you're on
Can
stage.
you give me one film he's been in?
There Will Be Blood.
Don't know.
No?
No.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay. I knew Daniel Day-Lewis was in There Will Be Blood. I did not know Daniel Day-Lewis had retired.
Yeah, 7 years ago.
Oh, who knew?
Most people, I think.
Is he old?
Is he old?
Yeah.
60s, I would have said.
Why is he retired?
He was, yeah, but he's always one of these method guys who's picky and choosy anyway, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And, it's a big thing when
He's
Daniel
67.
Day-Lewis acts. Do you know why he's coming out of retirement?
No.
No, because you haven't read the article. So,
I haven't. Is he going to play a monkey?
No, he's going to play Robbie Williams. No. He will be playing the lead in his son's directorial debut.
Okay.
So a bit of help to get some eyes on that.
Well, fair. You've got a dad like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Ronan Day-Lewis.
Ronan Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Cool name.
Because that feels more like a holiday, doesn't it? It's Ronan Day.
It does. It does.
Put
It's Ronan Day-Lewis.
Put out the bunting. An enemy.
An enemy?
An enemy.
An enemy.
Yes.
Or one word.
Yes.
Okay.
Is the name of the movie.
What's an enemy about?
The specifics of the plot are still under wraps, but it has been described as, are you ready for this?
Yes.
An exploration of the dynamics of familial bonds.
Right.
With fathers, sons, and brothers' relationships all set to be placed under the microscope.
Microscope. Okay. So his dad kind of had to be in it, if that's what it's about.
Yes, and it kind of feels like this is proper scenery chewy.
Yeah.
Let's all shout at each other and do some proper acting.
Sounds good to me.
Also in the cast, Sean Bean
Bean.
and Samantha Morton.
Okay.
So some
Good name.
proper English talent. Yeah.
Well, cool.
Focus Features, who
Yes.
are producing the movie,
Right.
said, "We could not be more excited to partner with a brilliant visual artist in Ronan Day-Lewis on his first feature film alongside Daniel Day-Lewis as his creative collaborator."
Right.
This is now a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we talked about Pierce Brosnan
Yeah.
starring in his son's first movie months ago. And
Yeah.
now this is happening with the Day-Lewises.
The Day-Lewis is. Yeah, it is. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. I genuinely didn't know Daniel Day-Lewis had retired.
Okay, fine.
I did not know. He's just.
I
he's
think
one of those guys that takes ages between films.
Yeah, I
so-
think
so
that's exactly what I was going to say.
I don't think I'd thought about it.
I think the retiring is a bit of a misnomer because he's been,
Just not been working.
yeah, like I say, he's always been quite picky. So
Yeah.
he might have gone away for 5 years before.
Yeah.
Which I know he has.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like,
Yeah.
was he really?
It's a
retired?
headline grabber, isn't it?
Yeah. But there we go.
Cool. Good.
Do you want to talk about DC?
Yeah, why not?
So we are maybe not that far away from seeing a Superman teaser / trailer
Probably coming soon.
as that movie arrives in July next year.
Yep.
Which is obviously the official start of James Gunn's DC universe
It is.
reboot,
Yep.
remodel, whatever he's calling it. I'm not even sure. And
The James Gunn universe.
announced, one announced, one rumoured, a couple of new projects in that, not covered previously by the sort of slate of upcoming movies there.
Okay.
And the first one is which has been announced and is happening, is an upcoming animated movie called Dynamic Duo.
Right.
And this will be a movie about a pair of Robins.
Right, okay.
Dick Grayson.
Oh, okay. Get you.
And Jason Todd.
For a second there, I forgot we were talking DC. I thought it was just going to be about a couple of little birds. Okay.
And not only will it be animated, but James Gunn has said it will be a mix of animation, puppetry, and CGI.
Puppetry?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe they are little birds.
Maybe. Matt Aldrich is writing the script. He was a scriptwriter on Coco.
Right.
Fantastic Pixar movie.
Not seen it, but I've heard it's good.
And also Lightyear.
Which I have seen and isn't good.
Not a fantastic Pixar movie. And yeah, that's well underway. An animated Robin's Tale.
Why not?
Including puppets.
Puppets, yeah. Randomly.
James Gunn tweeted, "I'm over the moon to announce the newest DC Studios Warner Brothers animation film which has been greenlit. The dynamic duo, the story of Robin, or should I say Robins, as Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. This will be the first feature film from the visionary Swaybox, a mix of animation, puppetry, and CGI."
Okay. I mean, what's the difference between CGI and animation? Is it the same?
CGI doesn't have to be... Oh, I suppose technically it is animated.
Yeah.
But you know what the difference is.
I'm just being pedantic.
Facetious.
Facetious. I am.
Another DC movie which the Hollywood Reporter is claiming an exclusive reveal.
Okay. Not anymore.
That it is being worked on. We give them credit, it's fine. Sources tell them that a new DC villain movie is being developed, and that it is concerning the duo of Bane and Deathstroke. They are going to team up in a DC villains movie. Not officially announced, but they have on good authority that is happening, and a script is already being worked on by Matthew Orton, who is just come off of the Captain America Brave New World movie. So the next Captain America movie, he was a writer on that. When is too much?
Too much what?
Superhero.
Oh, about 8 years ago.
And what's the gimmick? Why these two? Why now? Why so early on?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I suppose if you're establishing a new universe, you need to establish some villains in your universe.
So, yeah.
You've got to establish your heroes and your villains.
Are we allowed to say that like that Tom Hardy Bane wasn't that good?
Yeah,
we can do better than that.
Yeah, we can definitely do better than that. It was okay.
Oh yeah, fine.
It was fine.
Okay.
It was also like 14 years ago now.
I have no excitement for the DC stuff.
Nor me.
But I am open-minded to it.
It feels...
when it arrives.
If he can get it right, it feels like it could refresh everything.
Yeah.
But it's a tough job to get right.
In a way, they've got lucky, haven't they, a bit with the timing, in that Marvel's very much on a downswing.
Yeah.
I know Wolverine Deadpool did an amazing business.
Yeah,
but
standalone.
Yeah, exactly.
Can they fill in that void that Marvel are missing?
In terms of the big story. Yeah.
It feels weird to even consider that DC might be able to do that, but with somebody like James Gunn at the helm.
It feels more possible now than it did a year, 18 months ago.
Yeah.
I still think.
But then we've still not seen anything.
Yes, exactly.
Of what he's producing.
Yeah.
It could all be hot garbage.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Like you say, we're going to see a teaser for Superman soon.
Yes.
Very
100%.
soon.
Okay. Final piece of news.
Okay.
And that is the sad news. We must say rest in peace to Maggie Smith.
Absolutely.
Who passed away.
Terrible news.
Last week at the age of 89.
Yeah.
Obviously, again, we don't necessarily have to list all the amazing things she was in. Downton Abbey.
We couldn't. We haven't got time.
Yeah. Do you know my favourite fact about Maggie Smith that I've learned last week?
Go on.
She was in Hook.
Yes,
when she played like old Wendy.
Yeah.
She was only 56 then.
Oh my God.
And like, I'm sure this is why I thought Maggie Smith was about 107.
Because she's always played old ladies.
Because she was only 56 in Hook when she played. I don't think they made her up a bit.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
When she was like,
that makes me feel really old as well. Because I love Hook.
That kind of blew my mind. I know that's just how time works, but
yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Do you know another weird coincidence about how time works? It was exactly a year to the day after Michael Gambon died.
Yes.
Which is really strange.
My daughter told me that.
Yeah. Really strange.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Maggie Smith.
Indeed.
Legend. True legend of the game. We say it a lot, but that one is a true legend.
Good. That's all the news.
Cool. Have you watched anything good at the top of the stream?
I have not watched too much this week.
Okay. Any reason? What have you been doing?
Just been busy.
You don't have to
we went out.
Okay.
For a dinner at the weekend, so I didn't even watch a movie like Friday, Saturday night. Well, I've started rewatching New Girl, so I've watched a few of them.
Okay.
And forgotten how much I liked it.
New Girl's such a good show.
Like I've
really
never rewatched it.
No.
And I kind of forgot how sweet it is in parts as well.
It gets kind of forgotten about because it came at the same time as things like How I Met Your Mother and The Big Bang Theory.
The Office.
But it's New Girl's a really good show.
So I wouldn't. Yeah. So I've watched a few of them.
Yeah.
But I never. Yeah. Like I said, I really enjoyed it.
Fair.
Great ensemble cast.
Yeah. Really good cast. Really good cast.
How about you?
I haven't also watched a lot. I did watch a film on Saturday night.
Okay.
I watched Cuckoo.
Right.
Which, to be honest, I didn't think much of. It was a little bit boring.
Sure.
And I'm kind of done with these artsy fartsy horror. I don't know why I still keep trying these.
Are you expecting? Movies. Did you know it was an artsy one?
No, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't know much about what it was. So I thought I'd give it a go. And I feel like I need to start turning them off if I'm not enjoying them, because it was really boring.
Right.
It's basically about this girl, and she gets taken to this resort to live with her parents because they're about to build a new part of the resort.
Sure.
They're like architects, and then she starts getting haunted by these things that live there. It was really dull. Literally nothing happened. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Don't watch that.
Okay, all right. The recommendation not taken.
And then if your recommendation not taken, that means you're going to watch it. I've recommended you not to watch it.
The opposite.
Recommendation taken. And last night I watched the first episode of Monster.
Oh, how was that?
The what are they called?
The
Menendez
American crime.
Yeah, the Menendez brothers story from
Yeah.
Ryan Murphy. I really enjoyed the first episode. I think the two guys who were playing the brothers are really good, both of them, and they are in that one anyway. And I am intrigued to see. I know literally nothing of this story. I know that they killed their parents, but I don't know why, who they were, what they did, anything. So I'm going in completely blind to the story. So I think there's 8 or 10 episodes.
Do you want my one fact about it?
Go on.
I didn't have it in the news, but it's done, and we're only talking about its first 4 days.
Yeah,
and it's now been out a bit longer than that. But essentially, its first 4 days, as opposed to the Dharma first 4 days, it's done about 1/10 of the viewers.
Really?
Yeah, which is more to say how big of a hit Dharma was.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, that's really surprising.
Yeah. But I think I also read it was picking up steam, actually, this show.
Okay.
I think its second week has actually been higher than its first week. So
it's really, I really enjoyed the first episode. There's some big reveals in it. Obviously, the big thing happens in it. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to it. I'll probably watch another one tonight.
Okay.
And I'll keep you informed as I go.
Nice.
That's pretty much all I've watched, I think. I've been watching YouTube videos on how to model balloons.
You've got to get your priorities right, and I think you have
100%. I have also been playing a video game.
Okay.
Which we can talk about. We'll talk about that when we get to the video game section of the show.
Okay.
Let's keep everything neat and tidy.
That might be quite soon.
I think we're there now. I was saying that. I was like,
absolutely,
which we're going to move on to now.
Absolutely seamless.
It's time for Caught in the Net. What did we catch in the net last week, Nick?
So Caught in the Net is our Netflix game section. Netflix has games. If you didn't know, go and check it out. If you've got a Netflix subscription, you can play Netflix games.
100%.
And we have for a couple of months now been choosing a different Netflix game to play every week. And come back and talk about it and rank it in our games table.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this time around, it was your choice, and you chose a game which I like saying the name of.
Go on.
Poinpy.
Poinpy was the game I chose.
That's Poinpy.
Yes. What did you think of Poinpy? It's a little puzzler. It's a. I think what do they call them?
It's like a.
Oh, there's a name for them.
Oh, okay. Scroll. Like
it scrolls up. You climb. Screen climber.
Yeah.
That's not what they call them, but yeah, it's one of those. You actually try and get as far up your screen as you can, and gather fruits on the way, and then feed this big cat that's following you.
Yeah. So
it's obviously a Japanese game.
Yeah, you are ascending into the sky.
Yeah, like a bird.
And you've annoyed this massive blue cat.
Yeah.
And that's following you.
Yeah.
And you have got to sate its thirst for juice.
Yes. So you collect fruits as you bounce.
Yes.
And it tells you what it wants.
Yeah. So the recipe you have to follow.
And then you collect the fruits as you go. When you land, it feeds it to the cat and it gives you a bit more time to get his next meal.
Yeah.
How difficult is this game?
It's really tricky. Like, I died on the tutorial.
I did a couple of times.
Yeah.
And if you die, the big cat thing breathes a massive amount of fire onto you and burns you alive.
This wasn't for me.
No.
Like,
as soon as I started playing, I was like, I'm not sure this is Nick's kind of thing.
I felt I'd had enough after the tutorial.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to play anymore. I know what this is now. And I didn't really enjoy it. And I did play more of it.
Yeah.
I found it frustrating.
It's really hard.
I didn't
There's
really get
not a lot of reward coming out of it either. You go up, I don't know how far you've got, but you go through these different worlds, but all you're doing is feeding this cat.
Yeah.
And so you're not really getting anything from
it. So
it.
you can bounce yourself off the walls, and so you get your angle to get the
air
next
jump
platform,
as well, and you can learn more air jumps. So you could do I think I got to 3 or 4 in a row. Yeah.
I just kind of felt, I just don't think I needed this in my life.
I agree with that. I went back to it a few times, to be fair. I did go back to it more than twice. So I played it a fair bit, but I just can't get anywhere on it. It's just, as soon as it goes from because it goes from wanting 1 fruit to 2 fruits to 3 fruits.
Yeah.
As soon as it wants 3 fruits, you have to get them all on a row without landing.
Yeah. And
then feed it when you land. As soon as it goes to 3 fruits, I just can't do it. My brain goes to mush.
I think that's where I kept getting annoyed with it, because if you don't get them all without landing, then it
or
resets.
Within a certain time, it resets and you have to start again.
Yeah.
So you get to the 3rd one and the first one drops off, and you're like, it's frustrating.
It seemed hard right away.
It was.
Like I say, there wasn't a curve.
There's no curve there. It's like, this game's hard, and it's only going to get harder. So,
it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't.
I'm afraid.
Really for me. I did go back to it a few times.
It looked quite nice.
It's got a nice,
yeah.
It's got a nice idea behind it, but it's just too difficult for a casual gamer like ourselves. Right, should we put it in our stream table?
Yeah. I mean, you get it's right down there for me.
Okay. So I'll start at the bottom. Stop me when you want me to stop me then, and we'll go from there. So 14 is Death's Door. 13 is Kentucky Route Zero.
No, go on.
12 is Into the Dead 2.
Stop.
Okay. So you want it just below, you think Love is Blind Netflix Stories is better?
Yeah. But it's your deciding vote. It's your game.
It isn't. But it is better than Shatter Remastered is better. So I think I'd like to put it above Love is Blind Netflix Stories and below Shatter Remastered, which is just 1 spot more than you wanted. You happy with that?
I am happy with that. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Have you picked a game for next week?
I have picked a game for next week, and I will say I am easily led.
Okay.
And I'm eager to please, because we had a game suggested.
We had a listener request
by one of our listeners, and who am I to turn down a listener request?
Absolutely.
Here to give the people what they want, as they say.
Absolutely.
And we are going to play Farming Simulator 23.
I must admit, I've had half an eye on this anyway.
Yeah.
But it feels like there's a lot to this game. I've never played.
I know nothing about it.
I don't know.
Other than I presume the concept is I've just got to grow
You're
stuff
running a farm.
And,
But I think it's like...
Are you going to tell me this isn't sort of your light Farmville?
No, I don't think
like
it is. I think you
proper-
get like full-on proper machinery that
Right,
you have to
okay.
run. And...
Oh, I'm going to be disastrous at this.
Funnily enough, I was mentioned earlier that I've been playing a game this week.
Yeah.
I've been playing a simulator game this week.
Okay.
That I've got quite addicted to.
Right.
I've been playing Supermarket Simulator.
Okay, fine.
And basically, I've been running my own supermarket.
Oh, nice.
And it's been great fun. Yeah. So you start with like a little corner shop. You
Yeah.
get 50 quid from a loan shark.
Okay.
And you can buy some bread. So you buy some bread, put it on the shelves.
Yeah.
And then the next day, you've got enough money to buy some bread and some pasta. And you basically can expand your shop.
Right.
To the point where you can get to like a full-on Asda.
Sure.
But I'm not quite there yet. But I have got like 20 products on the shelves now.
Nice.
I've employed a checkout man.
Yeah.
You have to do all the checkouts yourself. You have to stock the shelves yourself.
Yeah.
Do all the ordering yourself. It's really good fun. And you're just like, I'm running this shop now, and it's great, and I'm making money.
Amazing.
So I'm like,
Is this in VR?
no,
Oh, right.
just sitting here doing it.
Even better.
I was doing it whilst I was editing the movie show last week because I can just listen to that. And there's no sound to this game apart from the banal supermarket music.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's like you expand your shop and make it bigger, and then you have to buy more lights and fridges and freezers.
Wow.
It's good fun. So if it's as good fun as Supermarket Simulator, I'm up for Farming Simulator.
Fine.
Briefly, still on games,
Yeah.
I have also tried one of the Netflix on TV games.
Oh, okay.
So-
what have you
Netflix
found your
now,
way to?
I don't know if it's on every format,
Okay.
but you can now play games on your TV.
Sure.
And when you start the game, it gives you a QR code which you scan with your phone, and then your phone becomes the controller.
Nice.
So you've got like a little controller. So I've been playing Underwater Melon,
Okay.
which is like, do you remember Bubble Bobble?
I do, yeah.
Where you shoot bubbles and
Yeah.
make shit. It's like that,
Nice.
but you're shooting fruits.
Cool.
But you have to make. So if you shoot 2 blueberries, they turn into a lemon.
Yeah.
So and the fruits get bigger. So if you shoot 2 lemons together, they turn into an orange.
Yeah.
And you have to try and get the biggest fruits that you can until you get to watermelon, which is the biggest. It's really good fun.
How
as well.
does it play with that
Bob
sort
on
of system?
It's really like responsive. It works. You feel like you're playing on a controller.
Awesome.
There's only one button, so there's the left, right, up, and down, and the A button. But you should give it a go. It's good fun.
Okay.
It's a really
I
good
will
fun game as well. So it's got all the fruits have got like faces.
Have we
and
got
all
many
that.
like that yet? Is that the
I think
first
there's like
one,
10
or-
on there.
Okay.
So there's a few on there.
I'll check
I've
it
only
out.
tried that one really, but
Yeah.
I seen it on there the other day, and I was like, I'm going to have a quick go just to see how these work.
Yeah.
Mainly for the show, and then it was like half an hour later, and I was still trying to get
Awesome.
these watermelons.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to try that.
Try it. It's good. It's good fun.
Excellent.
It's called Underwater Melon. There's like 10 on there, but I thought that one looked the most fun.
Good.
I'll give that a go. Right. Game talk done. We'll go and play Farming Simulator.
Yeah.
Report back on how our farms have got on, what
Yeah.
we're farming, and we'll let you know. I think we're pretty much done. Do you want to quickly run through a top 10?
Sure.
And then we'll get out of here, shall we?
Let's do that.
So we've got films in the top 10 films in the UK currently. Are you ready?
I am ready.
You can't see them, so I'm just going to read them to you. Number 10 is Rebel Ridge.
Yes, I've still not checked it out
I
yet.
haven't. That's my plan for this weekend.
Yeah, I'll
so
try and watch it this weekend.
I'll watch it before the next show. It's doing well, though, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, it's in the top 10. Number 9 is Plane. Seen Plane?
I've not seen Plane. I remember you saying you've
I
seen
went
it
to
at
the
the
cinema to see
Yeah.
Plane. It was okay.
Gerald Butler.
Gerard Butler. Silly little hostage movie. Number 8 is Sing.
But there's always, if there's not a Minion, there's a Sing movie. in
Yeah,
the
there's
Netflix
always one
charts.
of those. sort
And
of
there's only
movies.
2 of them.
Yeah. Number 7 is Back to Black. I didn't know that had arrived on Netflix.
Yeah, the trailer popped up on my TV.
Okay. I didn't know
so
that was there. That's the Amy
that's
Winehouse
that's
biopic.
quite a quick turnaround.
That
onto
is, yeah.
Netflix. Yeah.
Feels it. Number 6 is The House with Clocks in Its Walls. Or With a Clock in Its Walls.
We watched that. We did watch. We've watched a film. We watched that at the weekend.
Wow. How was it?
It was all right.
Yeah, it's Jack Black, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's Jack Black before he grew his crazy man beard. And,
Yeah. Any good?
kind of felt like it should have been a Disney film. I'm surprised it was on Netflix. But, yeah, it was fine. Kate Blanchett was in it as well.
What's the premise? Why does this house have a clock in its wall?
Because Jack Black is a warlock
Of
who
course.
takes on basically an apprentice, and the house is kind of alive, and shenanigans happen, and
Okay.
all that sort of stuff.
Cool. Number 4 is Hitman. I missed one. Sorry. Number 5 is Memory. That's a
Okay.
Liam Neeson movie. Number 4 is Hitman. That's the Timothy Olyphant
Yes,
game adaptation. Number 3 is Trolls.
nice,
Nice.
good movie.
Number 2 is Jailbreak. Love on the Run.
Okay,
Don't know what that is. I think it's a documentary
Right.
about I'm going to guess it's about two people who break out of prison and fall in love.
Right. Okay. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Fine. I was thinking, is it some sort of reality thing about?
No, I don't know. It's a film. I think it's a documentary film. Number 1 is This Time Next Year. Any ideas?
Not
Never heard of it.
familiar with that one.
Nor am I. It's your man from the latest Scream movies, but I don't know his name.
Okay. No.
It's for the second week on the charts. It's
Nice.
still number 1. TV in the UK?
Sure.
Number 10 is Brassic Season 2.
We've kind of stopped watching. I watched.
Intentionally?
No, just we'll go back to it. I think
just
we've
ran
done the first 2 series.
Okay.
I don't know how many are on Netflix.
All of it, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Until the latest, I presume so. Number 9 is Brassic Season 1. Number 8 is The Resident Season 1.
Okay.
Any ideas?
It's a doctor thing.
Yeah, you're correct. And number 7 is Emily in Paris Season 4.
Part 1 or 2?
It doesn't say.
Oh, they conglomerating.
They've clumped them together.
Yeah.
And number 6 is Capital, which it looks like That's Toby Jones.
Okay.
And he's opening a door with a Christmas wreath on. So something's happened at Christmas to Toby Jones. He's in a dressing gown.
It's too early to do Christmas stuff.
He's in a dressing gown. He doesn't look very happy. I don't know if it's a Christmas film, but it's definitely set at Christmas. Number 5 is Gangs of London, which interestingly has the Sky logo in massive top.
Oh, really?
Massive in the top corner of the
Because
poster.
Brassic's a Sky show.
Yeah,
as well,
it is.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
there was something. Deals come on between Sky and Netflix. And number 4 is The Perfect Couple. That's the one about the dead body at the wedding.
Yes, Nicole Kidman. And Liev Schreiber.
Yes. Number 3 is Nobody Wants This, Season 1.
Okay.
Any ideas?
Is that the... I might be getting confused. Is that the one with the lady from The Good Place in?
Might be. I don't know. She's not in this poster.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know what it is.
I seen a trailer for that she's got a rom-com and it's her. She falls in love with a rabbi. I thought it looked quite good.
This guy's got a beard.
Okay.
But that isn't her. So
Fine.
maybe. Number 2 is Mr. McMahon. We're still going to do a bonus episode on this at some point. We've both seen it now.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I've watched all of that.
Both got a lot to say about it. I've spoken to 2 people who are not wrestling fans who have seen it as well. So we've got some. So we'll do some. We'll do a bonus episode on that.
Cool.
Because we've got a lot to say on it. And number 1 is Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story.
Nice.
I think that's what everybody was expecting to be number 1. Do you want to do the same but in a random country?
Let's do it.
Bear with. Okay, stop me when you want.
Stop.
Saudi Arabia.
Nice.
Films in Saudi Arabia. Number 10 currently is Gifted. I'm not sure if that's Captain America. Looks a bit like him. Don't know. Number 9 is Bangkok Breaking Heaven and Hell. Oh no, it is number 9. It's not in the title. It's number 9 in the charts. Bangkok Breaking Heaven and Hell. It looks post-apocalyptic. I think there's some zombies in it. But they also might be terrorists.
Maybe they're both.
Maybe they're zombie terrorists. Number 8 is A True Gentleman. So in this poster, there is a man looking forlornly at a woman, whilst another woman is standing behind him with her hands on his chest.
Okay. You've not sold it to me.
Number 7 is Sector 36, not Sexter 36. Sector 36. This poster of this is a man who is looking up into the camera and he appears to be in some sort of prison cell. I'm just describing what's going on. Number 6 is Officer Black Belt.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Just on the title itself, I would watch Officer Black Belt.
This is a guy who looks like a Japanese manga character. It's live action.
Yeah.
And he is punching through the camera glass.
Nice.
So his fists coming forward and the glasses are around him. Number 5 is Rebel Ridge. You know what that is.
Sure.
Number 4 is Uncharted.
Oh.
With Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. Number 3 is Hitman Agent 47, which is the same Hitman, but a different film. I think that's the sequel.
Right. I did when you were talking about the Timothy Olyphant one, I'd nearly said, I think there is more than one Hitman
There
film,
is.
isn't there?
Timothy Olyphant's only in the first one.
Okay.
And then the second one is...
But neither of them are supposed to be any good, are they?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
This is the sequel because that's not Timothy Olyphant.
Got ya.
I don't know who it is, but it's not. Number 2 is Hitman. That is Timothy Olyphant. And number 1 is My Cousin and I. So in this poster... There is a young teenage girl in the centre of the poster who's looking very bored. She's like this.
Okay.
And in the foreground of this picture, there are two older men arm wrestling.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then
Wasn't expecting that plot
behind the two bored-looking girls, there are what looks to be a family, a man, an elderly lady, another young girl, and a person who I'm assuming is a mother, looking very happy.
Oh.
So she's bored of the old people arm wrestling, but the rest of the family enjoy it.
And maybe the family are giving away their daughters and they're invested in the arm wrestling match because whoever wins becomes betrothed.
Maybe.
I have no idea. But you're painting a picture with your words.
I am. Thank you. Maybe I'll put them all on the screen for the viewers. But... Right, let's do TV, shall we?
Sure.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Italy.
I love Italy.
Let's see what's going on in Italy. In Italy, 10th in TV at the moment is Mr. McMahon. They're not as interested in it as we are. And number 9 is Prison Break Season 2.
Oh, okay.
Older show, but good show. Number 8 is Chaos.
I only ever watched Season 1 of Prison Break.
Did you?
Never watched
Prison Break's a good show. It goes a bit loopy towards the end.
Season 1 being good.
It goes a bit loopy towards the end, but it's good. And number 8 is Chaos. That's the Jeff Goldblum Greek tragedy thing. And number 7 is Prison Break Season 1. And number 6 is The Resident. Number 5 is Emily in Paris. Number 4 is this is boring. Number 4 is The Perfect Couple. Number 3 is Nobody Wants This. Number 2 is Everything Calls for Salvation Season 2.
Okay.
So this looks like the most Italian man I've ever seen, who is in hospital scrubs, in a hospital, looking very happy with himself, but he's got massive bags under his eyes.
Fine. Overworked.
Number 1 is Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, which is just
nice,
taking the world by storm. But not, if it's only doing 10% of its numbers, but it's number 1 in every country I've looked at.
Of Dharma's numbers.
It shows how big Dharma was, doesn't it? It really does.
And that was only the first 4 days. So
yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Cool. That's your top 10 charts and everything done for this week. What are we watching on this week's movie show, Nick?
If you come back and find us on Thursday, you will hear us talk about a movie that you can find in the UK on Amazon Prime, and that is a movie called Don't Return.
Yes, it is indeed.
I believe a horror movie.
I believe also a horror movie. To let you behind the curtain a little bit, we usually go and record these episodes straight away. We're not doing that yet.
No.
We haven't even watched it.
I haven't watched the movie.
so we don't know. So yeah, we're recording the movie show on a different night to when we record this, which is unusual. I don't think we've ever done it before.
Maybe if we have, not for a long time.
Not for a long time.
So
yeah, so we've not seen it yet.
We
believe it is a horror movie. We know that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So come back to the podcast. The movie shows are not a video show yet, so come back to our podcast, which comes out every Thursday. It will be on all the podcast apps. Go and find it on there and watch that, and then we'll be back on Thursday to talk to you about it.
Cheers.
Bye.